seen from him on film? When you watch him on defense on film, it's different than you haven't seen.
A high level of concentration, attention to detail, and an enhanced level of physicality. You know, he's been physical and he's been rebounding the ball. And so you get a guy with that kind of athletic ability that's doing those things and getting rebounds and running and putting pressure on the other team offensively. It's a big factor for us.
Which shows just the level of trust that you had to put him on Durant for a while. And he obviously did a pretty good job of it. You had the one block. Which how much you say about how much confidence you've gained in him, and how well do you think he did with that when you kind of...
Well, he guarded Durant some last year, so we had some reference to go off of, and he's taken on a lot of matchups over the last couple of years. You know, he guarded Jimmy Butler a lot last year. He's guarded some of these other guys, and with Durant, you have to have length. So you know, Pascal and Obi are the two guys. Some other guys switch onto him from time to time. And then you gotta have help ready, and you gotta make it as hard as possible. But length helps.
How did Ben Shepherd come through his first game back physically? Basically, is he recovering everything well?
He's doing okay. Yeah. So I expect him to play tomorrow, and so yeah.
Rick, in the game you lost to the Hornets, you said you have a lot of problems to fix. Now you got 3 practice 2 weeks ago, 2 practice last week, and then a great practice today. What did you work on specifically to the team, and then you see them make the progress over the past 2 or 3 weeks?
A lot of things. Competitive edge, details, a lot of things defensively, a lot of things offensively. There's a lot of things from a mindset standpoint that can't be fixed unless you get out and physically exert on the practice floor and compete with each other. So, look, a lot of teams that have had practice time over the last 10 days, 2 weeks are playing better. We're one of them. Sacramento had some practice time too. So, we're just trying to do our best and prepare as best we can.
Compare the condition mentally and physically. Last year, this time, you just finished the NBA Cup. And this year, you have 5 practice. How much different do you feel the team in terms of readiness for the game and conditions?
Yeah, I don't look back that much. It's 2 different years, different personnel, really a different game the way it's officiated this year. And so, every game matters a lot. And so this stretch through the end of the month is very difficult in terms of the opponents and the schedule, and we're away from home a lot of it. So we just got to keep our edge. And the 2 things that have been most impactful from a statistical standpoint are reducing turnovers and having high assist numbers. And really the third thing that's an obvious one is the rebounding. So we got to keep an emphasis on those things. And, Sacramento causes a lot of problems. They play fast. Domas is an all-star center. DeRozan, we know all too well how dangerous he is. Fox is a great player. They got a lot of weapons.
Defensive improvement over the last, let's say, 6-7 games. I think you're top 10 in the league. What do you think has been the key to that defensively?
Connectedness, communication. I think having those, that week where we really got to have some real solid practices and getting our best on-ball defender back definitely helped. So a lot of different things are adding up to it, but I just feel like we're really connected, communicating well, and that's really helping.
Remember your first trip back here, the spotlight was on you, everyone wanted to talk to you. What's it like this time, and any special thoughts on being back in Sacramento?
Nah, went to hit up a restaurant, Fixins, that I loved when I was here last night. Probably hit another restaurant that I liked when I was here, but just regular games, excited to be here. Only get to come out here like once a year, so it's always fun, go see the old neighborhood, stuff like that, but excited to play.
Is it a lot less weird now? I guess it's the first one, the one you got to get over and get past.
Yeah. The first game, obviously, there's a lot of talk about it and a lot of hype behind the game, and now I feel like it's just basketball. So again, just like any other game, just excited to play.
Obi's standing right here, but what has he done to boost everyone the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, he just brings a great energy off the bench. Really helps spearhead our second unit with TJ when those guys are getting out and running. They change the dynamic of games, especially if things aren't starting well for us, they can bring energy. When things are starting well, they pick it up and make us play faster. So it's been really good for us as of late, and just want to keep rolling with that.
Did you think the East Bay was coming?
I think what?
Did you think the East Bay was coming?
You know what's funny is we were watching film of last year, and he did it in the game against Phoenix at home last year. They put it on the film, and LP said, we need one of these, Obi. And Obi said, okay, I got you. So when he did it, you see he points at LP because he told him that he did. I didn't think he was gonna because I threw it pretty high. Like, he only had one step, but yeah, I mean, it's always crazy to see, right? But isn't it weird that, like, we're at the point now where when he does it, it's like, it's normal? You know, I think it's something we take for granted, but yeah, he's an amazing athlete.
It's not normal to retrieve the ball off the top of the backboard.
Yeah, he's done. That's the second time doing that too. So, yeah, I consider it all normal for him at this point.
I know I asked you about this already, but the defense and the rebounding from him, he's always been able to score, finish, do stuff off the break, but how important has that been, and where have you specifically seen the progress in him on the defensive end?
Yeah, I think he's doing a good job of showing his hands, not fouling, and helping us rebound at a higher rate than he ever has. But I think we're just really connected as a group right now. We understand that, around that in-season tournament time where you have a week to, you're not playing, it's really a point in the year where you got to look at each other and figure out, all right, we got days to practice, let's figure out how we can get better and really utilize this because you don't get a ton of practice time during the NBA season. So just trying to take advantage of the time and opportunity and do it right.
All right, I know you talked about it the other night, but Tyrese just said that Lloyd asked for the East Bay?
Yeah, before the game, he was like, we haven't seen it in a while, so we needed one today. And I was like, if I got it in the tank, I got you. But as soon as I got out there, I was like, I felt good. So
hard to do that with no dribble?
Kind of easier.
Okay.
Yeah, you got more control of the ball. So.
And then the other, crazy play was what happened there on the backboard. Everyone was kind of like, when it got stuck, we don't need a broom anymore. We'll just ask Obi to get it.
Just chant for Obi. I got y'all.
How good are you feeling right now, though, just in sync on both ends of the floor?
I feel good. Obviously playing with a lot of confidence, but just going out there and doing what they're asking me to do. Shoot threes, run the floor, and improve on the defensive side. I feel like I've been improving a lot. Been talking to Jim and Jenny about it, and they've been helping me a lot with it. So,
what's maybe one of the things they've been trying to say?
Just using my athletic ability. Obviously, some guys are gonna pass me, but being able to recover and get back in front, or doing little things, just being like a pest on defense, just being that type of guy. So.
Keep going on that, Obi. Like, when you see yourself on film defensively, what do you see now that you haven't seen before? Like, what stands out to you when you watch yourself?
Just confidence. I feel like going out there, been putting in a lot of work defensively with Jim and Jenny, Mike as well. They've been helping me tremendously, like a lot with it. So just going out there and just working on my game. I want to be a great player. So if I can get the defensive side down, offense comes natural. So
I think there was, obviously you were guarding Durant in the other game. You had that block on him. I guess they gave you a block. It looked like a steal to me, but one way or the other. It was an interesting play because you had to rotate a couple different times on that and kind of see him come through. Take me through that play from your end, and what did it mean for you to get that stop at that point in time?
The dunk, when he tried to dunk it?
He drove at you and you took it basically right out of him.
Yeah. I mean, he kept it low. Usually he keeps it high. He's 7 foot, so when you bring the ball down, it's easier for guys to get the ball. And I just saw an opportunity and grabbed it. So.